Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. Happy New Year to you all. I hope your new year is starting off great, healthy and safe. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing and subscribing to the channel, and for those of you who are new, welcome to the channel. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Grumpy. We have here anger and rage. Oh. All right. You have a card that was a flyer. So some of you may have been in a relationship. Could have been in the past. It could be current as well. For others of you, it could be a situationship. For a small portion of you, it could be simply that you have exchanged glances and you know that there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you some clarity and some guidance, some advice on what has come up today. We have here anger and rage, followed by surrender, selfhood, nourishment, creativity, wild woman, abundance, mothering. And then we have rhythms under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, the connection that I have with you, sometimes I feel that it's bittersweet. I have said things and done things that I'm not proud of. And right now, even though I want to create something with you, I can't. I feel that it's difficult for me to do so. I'm angry and annoyed and irritated, not at you, but at myself, and for what has happened in this connection, what I have turned it into, what it has turned into. I do feel that in this connection there's a sense of surrender, where I've realized that my heart, my mind, my body, it belongs to you. But only I see that. I feel that there's a part of me that belongs to you and you belong to me. Your wish is my command, but you don't see that side of me. So many things have happened in this connection, and I see you from a distance now. You seem different. You are no longer the same person I knew back then. You have changed. Now I see you as someone who is more brilliant, vibrant, self-sufficient, self-reliant. You don't need anybody. You don't need me. Maybe you never really needed anyone before anyway, but it seems to me now as if you really don't need me or want me. There's a part of you I see now that is very defensive as well. It's hard to convince you, it's hard to be with you. I don't feel that I can be with you, even though I want to be. It's intimidating now, because you are no longer the same. A long time ago, I had uncovered this mystery that was wrapped around you. And I felt as if at some point in time I had conquered, I had triumphed, but all that got reset, a reboot, and now I have no idea who you are. Do I want you? Yes, I do. Is it easy for me to approach you? No, not at all. I do feel that in this connection there's a sense of nourishment, a sense of fulfillment where I realize you are the perfect mate. You are the perfect partner. The sense of nourishment that exists. You have this way of fulfilling me emotionally, spiritually, and physically. And I realize that now. I want to create something with you. But you are quite defensive. I want to create something with you that'll be long-lasting for the world to see. A web of love I would love to create with you where you are the center of my world. But I hate myself for what I've done and for the way that I have treated you. Right now, there's a part of me that was not so truthful. That you have discovered a sneaky part of me. I was being very sneaky. Not telling you the truth. Misconstruing words, actions, deeds. I may have said certain things, but I meant something completely different. And even though I've said paragraphs and pages of words, a sentence or two I've taken out, what you don't know won't hurt you, but it did. And because I omitted part of the truth. I was trying to be sneaky, I was trying to get away with things, deceit, suspicion. There's a part of me that feels that you have all of this potential. You have so much potential, and I truly would like to learn from you, to gain that wisdom, to learn more, to be the person who can try to have materialistic satisfaction in this lifetime, to try to learn things from you. Gain from your wisdom. In you, I have found someone who is very nurturing, caring, protecting. This unconditional love that you have, it is pure and it's so true, and it defines you. I feel envious for those that you love. Things have changed, and I can no longer be in your heart the way things were once long ago. Overall, no matter what I do, no matter where I go, something happens and I always end up thinking about you. That's very true. It's very real. And I've tried to change my face, wearing different guises. No matter what I do, things don't change. I'm wanting to change. And I want to be with you. But because of the things that I have said and done and the way I have behaved, these lies, the sneaky behavior, this betrayal, I know it's very complicated. Why would you ever want to be with someone like me? All right. Aquarius. There's a lot going on here. First card, the strongest. This person definitely feels that they have ticked you off to the point where there's not a lot going on now. They were quite fake. It's not good. They were quite fake to the point where you could tell the difference. The cheating. Either somebody here has cheated or somebody's just simply lied. Sometimes this could also be a white lie, but then many of you also say a white lie is still a lie, right? You still want to know the truth, don't you? Here, this person was behaving in a way where the truth was not being told. And now they don't like what they've done. Because the result of that is whatever has happened and unraveled in your life with this person. So we do have a situation here where there's a lack of trust and a lack of faith, and how they view you. You might be like this, Aquarius, you might not be, but this card here also indicates that this person feels intimidated by you because you've moved on, because of them, because you'd had no choice, you had to move on. But the aura around you is the aura of I am single and ready to mingle, and that upsets this person. Because of what they've done, now you are in that kind of aura. Some of you might not be like that. You might not be in the whole I'm single and ready to mingle type situation, but this is what this person views you as. In a way, you have that power over them, and they are intimidated by you because of things that they have said and done in the past. Some of you may notice, this is unrelated to the reading, this is about the reader, me. You might notice that I might be breathing a little heavily. That's because I do have the remnants of bronchitis, and I was sick a while ago again, just because of dietary issues. I can't have cheese. I love cheese so much, but honest to God, it's going to kill me one of these days. So I have to stop. I realize that there's certain, I guess, bacteria culture in it or something like that. I keep reacting to it, so I have to stop. Had an x-ray because they thought I might have had pneumonia. So there's still, and the x-ray was fine, so I'm good to go. It's just that there is a bit of shortness of breath right now, so if you do hear me breathing heavily into the mic, that's the reason why. I usually don't breathe like that. And I hope I get back to normal soon. No more cheese for me. Even the lactose-free one doesn't work. I've tried. I'm just one of those people. All right. We have here the Prince of Coins. So this is the Lover's Path Tarot. This is the Lover's Path Tarot, and the reason why I look at this particular deck is to give you the reason why your person of interest may have come into your life, and now why did they go away? basically. This person may have ghosted you. There may be a lack of closure. They may have just faded, done the fade. And maybe it could be that they're just breadcrumbing you now and you realize that, there's something here, but they're just not speaking up. They're not telling you what's going on. This deck I do read in the reverse. So we have here the Prince of Coins and Magic. Magic. Prince of Coins. Here we have, at some point in time, Aquarius, this person, the behavior started to become as though they had a lack of wisdom, not really wanting to grow, not really wanting to take opportunities, not really wanting to put the hard work in that was needed. And they felt that the development that should have been happening and the opportunities that they were supposed to be getting, it wasn't happening. Wasn't working out for them. It talks about inertia or laziness, not taking action or responsibilities. So we have here inertia or laziness. This really talks about your person of interest, unfortunately, at some point in time. Now, this is a prince, right? So this is not a king, not even a queen. This is somebody who's much younger in a way. Their behavior is much younger. So here, there's a sense of inertia or laziness, like they're literally dragging their feet. In order for you to get them to do something, it was like, pulling a lion's tooth, kind of like that situation. Or literally them just dragging their feet. Yes, eventually I will do it. But it just talks about laziness. Not taking any action. This person was not taking the action that was required. And they were not really being very responsible. Guys, this is somebody who was simply immature. And inexperienced. What I'm truly seeing is there is an aura around them that is of immaturity. They didn't take love seriously. That's what happened. And I'm seeing here that they're very impulsive and they're also a little quick to their anger or their judgment or their emotions. They're very quick. And that's why you also have the anger and rage card, because they don't have the maturity that it takes to maintain the fire inside of them. They have passion, they have fire, they have impulses, they have compulsive nature, but they are unable to control that. Why? Because they are irresponsible. This person's young in a way, even if they're like 70-something, 80-something, they could still be in this energy. I have done readings like that for people, 80-something. I think the highest age that I've ever done a reading for is about 85, 86. And still, imagine this, some people are still immature. Age ain't nothing but a number. It's all in the mind. It's all in the experience. Here we have Magic. Now this is something you need to be watching out for. This talks about how this person's power was blocked and how they felt under the spell of another, manipulating or using others, and the need to control the situations from behind the scenes. There was a sense of secrecy here. There was trickster behavior here, which created distrust. Now, this is a huge thing. Either this person thought that you were manipulating them or they were manipulating you. They felt that they had power, but it was being blocked. And they thought that somehow you were involved in this type of thing. Here, they were trying to create a situation where they can control things behind the scenes. So, remember, there may have been certain things that you were promised from this person, and you were really happy and it was about to happen, but then, boom, they just took a step back and they're like, oh, I can't do it. Inertia, laziness, lack of responsibility, lack of action, right? So this person was controlling the situation behind the scenes because they were, I don't know, was it called gaslighting? But going up and down, in and out, on and off, right? That kind of a relationship. I actually have a video on that type of behavior. It's on Asnointia Audio, my other channel, which is my It's a YouTube channel. It's absolutely free. It's about relationships, and it's about spiritual connections. And the most recent one I have up on there in terms of video, that is negative energies, what and who those things are, and how to get rid of them. So that's just on the side note. But I do see that here where there's a sense of manipulation, and I do have some videos on those type of situations and scenarios where people are controlling things from behind the scenes. And we think very innocently, and we trust very innocently, and we think, oh, it's just part of the way it is. It's just the way it is. Unfortunately, that's not the truth. We have this person being very secretive as well. So that's not good. They were secretive. They hid certain things. They got what they wanted. But again, this person was selfish in a way. Unfortunately, guys, there are some people like that out there. They're selfish. They think about themselves. The higher self and the higher level of intuition and the spiritual self hasn't really kicked in yet. For you, I see that you do have emotional maturity, even spiritual maturity. This person had physical maturity. Physical, just physical. Maybe a tiny bit emotional, and not a whole lot of spiritual. Even if they acted like it, the spiritual side was not the positive side. It was the side which was more dark, if they do have a spiritual side. Of course, this is a general love reading. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but because you have magic and because it talks about trickster behavior, this person was somehow very secretive. They were a trickster. They had blocked power. They felt that their power was being blocked. Now, what power is that? The power to influence, the power to manipulate. Who do you think was doing that to them? They thought it was you. Suspicion. It's difficult to be with somebody like this. It's not easy. Trust is the key to a relationship. This person's paranoid. Be careful. Do you really want to be with this person still? Yes, people change. People can learn. People can have a second chance, even a third chance. But the thing is that this combination right here, this is somebody that is very much negative energies all around them. I could sense that. A lot of negative energy. And even if you use some of my packages to get rid of this negative energy, the majority of it could go away. But they would have to change their entire environment in order to get out of that environment that they are in, so that that negative energy goes away as well. There's no use getting rid of negative energy when you are literally living in, I don't want to say a bad word, but I'm getting the word crap. You know, S-H-I-T, right? Crap hole. And a crap kind of place where the people around you are so negative that even if you try to be positive, they will bring you down because of the people around you. Now, if you can change, even cross-watcher, if you can release yourself from that place, then there is hope for you yet. But if you are bogged down with negative energies around you, physically around you, it's very difficult. It's not just about being positive and having positive energy inside of you or even around your aura, but the people around you, that makes a huge difference too. Your environment, your friend environment, your work environment, your home environment, all that stuff, it makes a huge difference. If that's affecting anybody, I would recommend to try to see what you can do to be in a better environment. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Wowee, the star. Amazing. So this, I have a look at any actions, any plans, any intentions that your person of interest may have towards you in the coming future. Wow. This is pretty amazing. You got 2 more cards, people. Oh my God. I've never seen cards as good as this before, guys. 10 out of 10. Wow. Wow. Look at that. You have quite the set of perfection here. Oh my Lord. Okay. Remember, we have here the Page of Cups. They're coming back to you as a page. Page, not a knight, not a king. You definitely know this person's immature. They have big, grand plans. The Star, they see you as somebody who they look up to. They admire you. They have realized that you are somebody who is different, who is unique. Maybe you're even famous in a way. Or you're really good at your craft. You're really good at your job. There's something that you're really, really good at. I'm happy to hear that. And this person looks up to you. Some other people look up to you. The world looks up to you. The specialty of this card also is that it's a divinely guided situation where they feel now, a tiny, tiny portion of them is starting to become more religious, spiritual. It's growing as time goes by, as they realize that this connection between the both of you is not logical, it's illogical. They feel, why do I feel so much for my Aquarius? This is what they're feeling. Here we have the water vessel, and it's being poured into this pond. That is you, Aquarius. But a long time from now, or rather in the past, this person's vessel, it was also dropped. The water dropped, but then what happened here? These little streams developed. And eventually fate and destiny will bring those streams back into this pond, which is you. So even if you are far apart, destiny is going to be bringing you together. First card's the strongest. This is a divinely guided connection, and you are supposed to be teaching this person a lesson in this lifetime. They also feel that you are someone who is very nurturing, caring, protecting. You have a sense of unconditional love that they see that you have. We also have the Empress, wanting to be with you because they see you as the perfect mate. Absolutely perfect. They see you as a long-term thinker. They see you as being fertile, having abundance. And fertile doesn't mean, you may be much older now as females and maybe you can't have children, but it still means that you can adopt. It still means that you can take care of pets, of plants, of people. So they do see that there's this prosperity, growth that you have that's an aura around you. They see you're just the perfect love, someone who is caring and so nurturing and protecting, and you always look into the future, trying to make things right. They feel so much comfort. They see a mother figure in you, which is kind of strange for some of you. You might find that weird. But a good mom. They feel that you're that type of person that has that nature. Some of you may be males hearing this. If it's not a motherly, it's a fatherly, a good fatherly kind of feeling. The feeling of nurturing. Six of Wands. If your person of interest has, or in the past, they were in your life and then they went away. They kind of ghosted you. They left without a word. This is that person that's coming back into your life now. That person that left, that person that ghosted you, that had that absence for a while. This person is now going to be coming back into your life very victorious. They're going to want to win your heart over, passionately actually. And how are they going to approach you? Like that of a page. Very shy, very sheepish, offering you their little fishy right there. It's going to seem very strange to you. Oh my God, it's going to look so weird to you. You're going to be like, huh? What? Oh, yeah, okay, hi. And? Wow, this person They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to approach you. But do remember that when they do, the intention is the 9 of Cups. Look at this progression, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Excellent job there. Wow. Your person of interest is coming back. They're going to make an offer. They're going to talk to you, something a little sweet, something a little romantic, but they are still shy. Whatever that they say, or whatever they say, it's going to be based on love. Just remember that this person's not a king. They're not a knight. They are approaching you like a page. This person will be a little shy, a little sheepish, not so bold. Their message will not be so bold. But understand the underlying theme. The underlying theme is that they want you wholeheartedly, my God. They have completely changed. You've changed them. They don't know how they're going to do it. They don't know where it's going to lead. All they know is that their heart has recognized this love that you have and how perfect and how beautiful and how handsome you are. And they want to be with you. We have here the 9 of Cups, wanting that wish to come true, wishing and desiring for someone like you. Here we also have the 10 of Cups. Sometimes people, if it seems as if I'm saying things and it's like a rhyme, I swear I'm not doing it on purpose. Inherently, I do write songs. I do write poetry. But when I speak, I'm not doing it on purpose. It just happens. All right? That just sounded like the lyrics of a song. I noticed it myself too. All right. Here we have the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups here, it does talk about the maximum amount of love that this person wants, the future. How they want the future with you. They realized here that it's time for them to reach out to you. Why? Because they realize that you are their wish come true. The wish come true. They want this wish to come true. And they are going to work towards it because they are going to make it come true. Yes. Yes, they're going to make it come true. Here we have 2 people who are together. Beautiful sunny day. A home that they have invested in together. Even if it's just one person, doesn't matter, but it's a home. We have children. Some of you may want that growth, that prosperity with children. Some of you may not. Some of you may adopt. Some of you may have combined families where both of you already have kids. Some of you may just want plants or pets. Could be anything. But it talks about the fertility, the nurturing aspect of it, where they see, you know what, I can grow with this person. I want to be with this person. I see a future with this person. And I'm going to have that future. I'm going to take it slow. I'm going to learn from my mistakes. And hopefully this person can lead me. Aquarius will lead me. I give myself to my Aquarius. Hallelujah. I hope that happens. I hope that happens. Aquarius, what I see here is that because this person is either younger in years or mentally and emotionally very young, very immature or very inexperienced, my recommendation to you, this is the perfect recipe. This is all perfect. My recommendation to you would be you be the person who's going to lead this individual into the arms of love, into a relationship, into the future. You have to be the one that's going to lead this person because they are directionless because they're very young. But if you do, this person will allow you to do this. Take the advantage. Take advantage of it. Be the leader. Do that because clearly this person, they're not a king and they're not a knight. But they know what they want. There's a big gap right there, right? They see you as the queen. This was very nice. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right. These messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Okay. So we have here trust, then we have yes, get more information, let go. Typically, let go, that is a strategy. That's definitely a strategy that comes through often. Okay. Here we have trust in the divine. Now, many of you may have gone through a lot of things where maybe your spiritual side has decreased in a way you haven't been able to do any type of meditation or prayer, things like that. It is very important for you to trust in the divine and to keep that up. They are saying, yes, get more information. What does that mean? That means that there's something in this connection where there's a misunderstanding or someone was misunderstood because of lack of communication. So here, yes, it is important to get more information regarding the situation, regarding the person, regarding the issues involved. Get more information on that because that'll equip you better. You'll be at a much better standing or status when you deal with the situation, when you talk to this person, when you try to solve the problem, whatever the issue is. You need that information in order to move forward. When you're in the dark, you don't know which way to go. You need to have a little bit of that light so you can find the direction and zoom. You're headed straight for it. The only reason this card usually comes up, get more information, is because there is a lack of information that exists in your life right now regarding the situation or this person. So try to get that information. You might literally, it might just fall metaphorically right on your lap. Somebody might say something and it'll make sense to you. Or you literally have to go out, talk to a couple friends, ask right there. Get more information, ask for help from others. That's where it's going to come from too. Ask people, ask friends, ask people that you trust regarding the connection, regarding the person. There's certain pieces of information that you're going to be receiving, and they're going to give you a better insight into this entire connection. Here we have let go. There may be some problems that have happened in the past where they are saying here it's important for you to let go of the situation, let go of the problems that hold you back, the belief-related issues that may be holding you back. Even letting go of this person, not contacting them, will allow them and give them the chance to realize the value and worth of you. And once they have that, then they will want to come back or even just enter your life altogether. Within the next few weeks or months, you are going to be asking for help from others. This could be friends, family, a doctor, therapist, counselor, could be anybody. But the key here, Aquarius, is to ask for others for help to get that information that's needed. These messages will come to you in divine timing, and only you will understand what it means. Those messages will only mean something to you specifically. They are saying here, don't stop giving and receiving love. Keep that positive energy flowing because you will be able to attract that positive energy. The overall arching theme is that it's not the right time, not right now, which is why they're probably telling you to let go and focus on talking to other people, having fun with other people, getting more information about love, about relationships, about problems in relationships, about this person's history, their past. Why do they behave this way? Do they have any type of, I'm going to say like a medical history, like do they have any type of thing that maybe you are unaware of? For some of you, I'm actually getting that this person was on some type of medication, and they were not taking their medication, and that was starting to change. I'm getting the word chemical imbalance in their mind. I am by no means a medical person at all. I'm not even good at science. So I'm not a scientist. I'm not a medical person, but I'm just telling you that this is what I'm seeing in my mind's eye. This is all metaphysical. This is all pseudoscience. This is what I'm seeing, though. So it could be that there's some type of an imbalance that this person has, and they need some type of help. And there's no shame in helping. As long as you are alive and thriving, that is what matters. Being healthy is what matters. That's all that matters. Once you have health, you have wealth, you have happiness. And here they are saying, trust in the divine. The divine is a being. It's an entity that exists. It has the traits of the feminine and the masculine, but it prefers to be in the masculine alpha state, who we call God. I've heard his voice. It prefers being in the male voice, for me at least. But this is the source. It has happened to me. And when I say trust in the divine, I don't just mean some random being. I'm literally talking about the source, because that is where we are all from. We're from the source. Some of the information that you may receive, you might end up seeing signs and synchronicities. You might end up getting literally hearing the radio and you hear a song and the lyrics of that song just resonates with you and you know that it's a message. Sometimes you may have random strangers, like that's happened to me a few times in my life. Random strangers that just come into your life and they say these messages and then they poof, go away. It's like, that was strange. But it's the weirdest thing. It's happened to me a few times. And at the time, I didn't know what it meant, but only after a few years, I'm like, oh, that's what they meant. Okay. So these messages do come in various ways. It could be billboards. It could be you hearing something, you seeing something, you feeling something. In your mind, you might hear a voice. That's your own voice speaking to you. These pieces of information will come to you. But you need to be open and believe that whatever comes to you, there's a reason why it's coming. There's always a reason. And only you can recognize that. You're going to have to listen to your intuition. Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. I'll see you all again. You all take care. Stay safe. Bye now.